Quick video this week, guys. Probably the last video I'm going to do this year. Got to do something really cool at work today. Caught some clips of it, and I just wanted to show you. So check this out. This is a 1939 D8 cat. The place I work bought this brand new in 1939, and this has been on display at our old yard, and then we just drug it over to the new yard. It hasn't ran in 15 years, and got it running today. We started off with the starting motor. The young guy at work rebuilt the carburetor. We had to reset the ignition timing, check spark, and we got it all running, changed the oil in it. And then, if we go over to the other side, we bypassed the fuel system here, took the line off, put on our own line over to a fuel tank, pulled the covers off the pump, and cleaned it out. It was really rusty, and there's actually a cam in here, and the lobes are in really rough shape. Like, I mean, it is 81 years old, so you can't expect too much. So it does run, just we don't want to run it any more than we have to. But yeah, we bypassed all that because it's full of such old fuel. Good news is I do have a parts catalog for it. And as you can see, this is a reprint from '53. How come this parts manual is better than most of the stuff on new ones? Like, look at this. These drawings are better than you get in the new cat parts book. Now, the way you start these old girls is, first of all, you get the starting motor, the starting engine, running. And you do that by engaging the starter there. There's supposed to be a handle in here, but the handle's broken. But basically, there's a lever you push through to engage the pinion and the starter. And that starter there will start this small engine. And you let this small engine run, and depending how cold it is, this small engine circulates coolant through the big block. Well, through the block of the diesel engine. This is a gas. And then there's two speeds in this gearbox here. There's a low and a high. You start in low. This is a decompression for the diesel. There's start, half, and run. So you put it in start, and then you engage the drive, and then you engage the drive, and then you pull the clutch, and you engage the clutch, and it'll stay in. It'll go farther when it's running. And you let it run, and it'll crank the diesel engine. And you can try starting it on low, but you probably have to end up switching it to high, but it gets all the fluids moving, gets everything going. And then you'll disengage the clutch, disengage the gear drive, switch this to high, this gearbox, and then you'll do the same thing again. You'll engage, and then you'll kick the clutch in. And then once you got this moving, you can put this up to half, and it'll start trying to fire. And what that does is it's at the halfway point for the decompression. As you can see on there, run, half, and start. And then you can kick it up to run, and then you'll get up top, and that lever right there is your throttle. And basically, it'll start cranking the diesel, and once the diesel starts, it'll automatically kick itself out. Like, this will automatically kick back out, and then you can shut off the small engine. And as you can see over the years, the magneto and stuff's been changed, and the shut off doesn't really work anymore. So we actually have to pop the wires off the spark plugs to kill the small engine. But when you're watching the video, you're gonna hear a lot of noise from this little guy here, because as you can see, that is all the muffler there is on the little guy. And then of course the diesel engine only has that for a muffler, so they're pretty loud old girls. And as you can see also that the exhaust from the small engine goes through the intake manifold to heat up the intake air. there's a second pipe that goes inside, and then the intake air surrounds it. And what that does is it warms up the intake air to try and get the engine to start better too. But I just wanted to show you how this all works. I may be wrong about some of this. I'm sorry, but that's how I understand it. I wasn't around in 1939. That's how it was explained to me. But yeah, as it is right now, the fuel injection rack on the diesel, when you adjust the throttle, it isn't changing how much fuel it's feeding it. So we kind of got like 3/4 throttle, just about full throttle, and that's it. So to shut it off, we either have to snuff it out on the air filter, or just take the decompression and set it to start, and it gets rid of the compression in the engine, and that's how we actually ended up shutting it off. But anyway, I'll cut to those clips. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. We'll see you in the new year. Big news from Steven and I. Thanks.